Hello, this is Karen Rogers, and I'm here to talk about my final project for the front end course that started in April of 25. My project deals with a list of classic books that you might want to read, maybe you have read some of. In here, I have each book listed as a card, and you can tell it whether you've read the book, which makes it red, or whether you haven't read the book, which makes it white. So there's read, there's unread. In here, it lists the title, the author, the year of publication, and a description. Oh, but you can't see the whole description. Well, let's just do view more. And looky there, a modal pops up and says, hey, here's the whole card with the whole description on it. You can also change the read status from here as well. I can also change how they're shown. And so this is alphabetized by title. I can alphabetize by author, or I can make collections of the categories. So biography, dystopian, lots of fiction. Okay, so let's look at CRUD operations. We can create a new book. So if we create a new book, choose a category for that book, we'll call it a science fiction book, and we'll say that we have read it. We can now add that book, and here it is down at the bottom with a year of 12344. So it is there. We can also see that it is running in the mock API, the one that was published in year 12344. So it is updating to the API updating, and then I can also delete. So each of these books cards has a delete key associated with them. If I delete this book, then it asks me to confirm if I want the title and the author to delete it, and then it disappears from the list. We have almost everything contained in the main.tsx file. Because all three of my pages show the same data, that means that my data manipulation and my pieces of state all need to be up above those 3 pages, which puts them in the main. And so here in the main, we have various functions, starting with a use effect that reads all of the data. Notice that it is reading from this mock API IO web location, and I only had to change it in that one spot because I used a global constant for that of updating data. So here's a good one for the add a book. In here, we use a try catch. You can't see the catch at the moment, but with the try, we have all of the new book data that we filled in on the new book modal. We send this, we wait for a response, and if the response is not okay, then we throw an error. If it is okay, then we go ahead and update things. We also have the catch block. So we have the try block at the top, then the catch block, and then the finally where we update other things that need to be updated. At the bottom of this, there is a huge helper object, which takes the state and all of those helper functions and shoves them into one object, which will then get spread back out as we move down into the pages and that kind of thing. The home page, which has almost nothing in terms of JavaScript at the top. Like I said, almost nothing. All it's doing is spreading things out to the book list, the new book modal, the delete book modal, and the view more modal. Layout.tsx is pretty basic, as is the router.tsx. There. So I have used the router, I've used the API, and I think I've demonstrated everything that I need to do. And yeah, that's basically it. Good project, good class. I enjoyed it. Thanks so much.